Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of Formula 1 Fridays with Tigo Zotta, here for the Dutch Grand Prix. Part 1, as you know, we did the qualifying session in the rain, which was alright actually. We got pole position, which actually more than alright, isn't it? So that was our first pole position in ages, so it's good to be back in pole position, but we can't celebrate now. Let's give Verstappen something to flock about, eh? He's starting in P6. If we can upset Verstappen in his home Grand Prix, then I will be happy, whatever the cost. At this point, to be honest, I don't care. But if I win P1, that's one thing. But if I upset Verstappen, that's a bonus, and that's the main objective. The bad news is that I believe I'm gonna have to take another turbocharger, which, as you can see, is going to give us a penalty warning. So we'll focus on that in the next round, so round 16 at Monza in Italy, for the Italian Grand Prix in Monza. So until then, let's get on with the actual Grand Prix here in the Netherlands. Will we upset Verstappen? Will we claim victory? Will the flocking geese claim victory? Or will Verstappen get the other better hand, and will the flocking geese flock it up? We'll have to just wait and see. Let's get on with it, shall we?
For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here, this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort Circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Goose lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen, Norris, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso and Kevin Magnussen, Albon, Gasly, Esteban Ocon and Mick Schumacher, Joe, Tsunoda, Nicholas Latifi and George Russell. They've taken a grid penalty. Bottas, Stroll, Vettel and Oscar Piastri. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. A warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who is beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Goose. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances. But what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another good race today.
No, nothing from Mark. Again. That's 2 races now in a row. Unless if I forgot Belgium. Oh well. What is our race strategy? I think that looks fine to me. That does. Yeah. Softs first. Just the standard. Standard strategy. Pole position, ladies and gentlemen. Verstappen's in P6. Piastri's in last place. But I think what I'm going to do with Piastri is just help him out instead of with what happened with Daniel Tickton. Yeah, because I believe in Oscar Piastri. But no, 18 laps. Let's check the fuel situation. I think that's fine. No. Right, there we go. So, let's get on with the race, shall we? And hope for the best. And as per usual, we have to do the formation lap. warm the tyres up, get ourselves ready for the, I think it's 18 laps of the Dutch Grand Prix. Yes, Mark, we know. Hopefully we get to stick it to Verstappen. But because Max Verstappen is our new rival, which shall be fun. Not. I believe.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
I believe Max Verstappen is our last rival for this season. So it's been quite interesting this first season. So our first rival was Hollywood Lance Stroll. Then it was George Russell. We beat them both. We won both rivalries. But our third and final rivalry for this season is Max Verstappen. What was I doing? What the hell was the Goose doing then? He just went off the track. I think the managing department want to have a word with the Goose about that little manoeuvre. Oh dear. Anyway, coming up to the grid position now. Can we get a Goose? Can we stop in time? Oh, go on.
Okay, that's not
Oh, well done.
In your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start. Okay,
Well done.
so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Well, that was that could have been better. Oh well. Anyway, so just waiting for the formation, waiting for Piastri to finish off, and the 5 red lights are counting down for the Dutch Grand Prix. Here we go. And we're off. The Dutch Grand Prix is away. And the Goose is defending Leclerc and Sainz, which are currently fighting each other for position 2. Sainz regains.
Reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control, please.
We've only just done a few turns, for Christ's sake. Yeah, the engine is hot. You can see. Oh, what was the Goose doing there? Off the track. MGU-H is at 71%, which is not good. The turbochargers are 74%. Yeah, I knew this would happen. But anyway, Carlos Sainz is position 2, followed by Leclerc in P3, followed by Lewis Hamilton in P4, followed by Sergio Perez in P5. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen, position 7. Not the greatest of positions for Verstappen, even though it's the lucky 7. What's Carlos Sainz? Carlos Sainz tried to pass the Goose then, but the Goose defends in position 1, defending pole position. Oh no! What now?
Okay, there's a fault with the DRS. You will not be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out for now.
Oh come on! Hang on, Carlos Sainz is not finished. He's trying to go around the outside. The Goose sets the fastest lap. He's going to lap 2. And Sainz has failed. But no, he's not finished yet because yeah, there's quite a there's a bit of a train behind the Goose now. It's like the trolley service. Look at that. There's a massive train behind the Goose. Sainz and Leclerc, Ferrari are staring down the neck, breathing down the necks of the flocking geese right here. Oh my life. The Goose tried to get away then, but unfortunately the Ferraris are too quick for the flocking geese. And obviously with the problem with the engine overheating, as well as the DRS not being open, yeah, that's going to cause problems. Whilst all the other cars have DRS, we don't. Christ. So no update on the standings. Verstappen is still position 7, which is Goose. Good for us anyway.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Well, that's quite useless to us because we can't use DRS, can we, Mark? Also, it's lap 3, and we continue to have the fastest lap. We've beaten our own score again. No, it's not looking promising for Max Verstappen at his home Grand Prix, isn't it? Oh well. Never mind. It seems that the lemming train behind us is thinning out, but Carlos Sainz is still in our tail. He's not finished. He tries to. Nah, he had no chance. Now, obviously, the disadvantage we have is that Carlos Sainz does have DRS. We do not. But Carlos Sainz has bigger problems because he's got bigger problems behind him because he's got his teammate Charles Leclerc who wants position 2 by the looks of it. Big problems. But that doesn't matter because, well, it's lap 4 and we're still fat. Oh, hang on a minute. Carlos Sainz gets the fastest lap time. And he tries to overtake the Goose in the first corner, but the Goose is not having it. Defends. Successfully defending the pole position. So yeah, Carlos Sainz has the fastest lap now. We don't, because of problems with the car. And yet, for some reason, we've not retired. Now, France, Hungary and Belgium, right? We had serious problems with the car. Overheating, turbocharge, loss, internal combustion engine, gearbox, DRS, the back wing being faulty. And yet, how have we not retired? There's an interesting one for you to, I don't know. I don't understand it either, but anyway, Carlos Sainz is still being incredibly stubborn. Oh, the DRS, the back wing is fixed,
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
but unfortunately the engine is well, not cool at the moment. And Mark's given us a new strategy option, and we're 5 laps in now. We're on lap 5. Verstappen is still position 7. I don't know who's the McLaren in P6. It's either Ricciardo or Norris. I don't know and I don't care. Carlos Sainz still keeps the fastest lap. Respectable, 1 minute 16, which is quite quick actually around this track, considering the tight curves around some of the track. Right, we're entering the third section now. Yeah, then not really much happened really until the pit lane. Here we go, the long fast straight as we make our way into lap number 6, and we reclaim the fastest lap. 1 minute 16, almost 1 minute 15, which was excellent from the Goose. This is probably going to put Carlos Sainz in a FU kind of mood. But no, we are literally slowly leaving, running away with not only the pole position.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now.
Well, tyre grip is good for now, but obviously things will change. Hopefully we can pit quite soon, but no, we're only 6 laps in. It appears that Leclerc has competition. He's got Hamilton. Hamilton's managed to catch up with Leclerc.
Alright, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
And that's 4 races in a row now that the turbocharger is decided to give up. Ever since
Okay,
France.
this lap, give us the best in lap you can.
We will. So lap 7, I think the Goose wants to box this lap. At least that's what Mark wants us to do. I think the Goose agrees with this one. I don't remember. I don't know if we pitted in lap 7 or lap 8. Well, at the end of lap 7 or the end of lap 8. I don't know. I forget. We're about to find out though. And the Goose leads the way over a second in front of Carlos Sainz. This is a determined Goose, which is a dangerous Goose. And for once, we're not actually being aggressive, we're being clean. A rare sight to behold, I think. But no, at least Sergio Perez is. Oh, we were a bit late on the brakes there. Verstappen is still behind the McLaren. He's still position 7. So much for being the lucky 7. But no. Oh no, we are pitting this lap. The Goose pits at the end of lap 7, leaving Carlos Sainz to take position 1. And we're going to be on the medium tyres as per usual.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time.
That was
We're happy with that one.
perfect.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
That was a perfect stop, and you can just see Lance Stroll, and we pull out in front of Nicholas Latifi, and he nearly runs into the back of us. We've come out in position 19, but that's fine because we've pitted, we're on the mediums, while everyone else will be pitting quite soon, so we'll get the uppercut advantage. See? The good old uppercut strategy. A flocking geese favourite. But, no. So, our first rival, Lance Stroll, is in front of us. So, an update on standings. So, Yuki Tsunoda in position 17, followed by Lance Stroll P18, followed by Goose in P19, followed by Nicholas Latifi in P20, and Sebastian Vettel in P21. And, obviously, Oscar Piastri is in last place. You see where the trend is going? I am putting with driver development. I am putting up. I am making sure that Piastri gets the best training. However, it's not a 5-minute job, sadly. We're on lap 9 now, so we are halfway through, and we have jumped from position 19 to position 9. So we got Guan Yu Zhou in P7 with Yuki Tsunoda in P8, followed by Goose P9, followed by Latifi in P10. Christ, you never thought I'd say that, but Nicholas Latifi in P10 and Sebastian Vettel in P11. I wonder if Piastri's pitted. He'd probably wait till lap 10 knowing Piastri. But, no. Catching up on Yuki Tsunoda now, as you can see. Go on. And there goes Tsunoda, following Guan Yu Zhou into the pit lane. George Russell's pitted as well, followed by Magnussen, Ocon, Perez, Sainz. Can we get out in front of Sainz? Yes!
Oscar is into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits.
We have managed to overtake Carlos Sainz, and we're first. Back in the lead. Still got the fastest lap. Oscar Piastri's pitted.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.2 seconds.
Yeah. Piastri's luck is still not very goose, it seems. So, update on standings. We're back in first place, followed by Carlos Sainz in P2, followed by Sergio Perez in P3, Hamilton in P4, and Norris in P5. Where's Verstappen? Oh dear.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Verstappen is still in position 7. I've just noticed on the bottom left screen. Leclerc is behind Norris, and Verstappen is behind Leclerc. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, God. For once, Carlos Sainz is not on the medium strategy. He's on the softs for once. Soft, then medium. Oh, whoa, oh, that could have been a disaster then. We nearly that nearly went south. I'm glad we managed to correct that manoeuvre there, because a mistake rather. 'Cause that would have been costly if that went wrong. Oh well. Well, what I think I'm going to do is, after this race, is increase the AI difficulty. That's if we actually win the race. But we are on lap 11. It is not the end of the race yet, so we don't know what's going to happen for the next 7 laps. So it's best to just not guess what's going to happen. It's best to just see what happens. But at the moment, we're doing fine at the moment. But anything can happen in the next half hour. Still in the lead, still with the fastest lap. Yeah. Not really much happened really after this. I will say though, I think with the next round, so round 16, Monza, which is in Monza, Italy, we will have to take penalty points, I'm afraid. We cannot go on with a worn out turbocharger and the heating unit for the MGU. The heat component for the motor generator unit, so yeah, we're gonna suffer, and I mean suffer. But the thing with Monza is that it's it's probably one of the fastest tracks of the whole season, and there isn't really that much in the way of difficult corners. There's just 3 chicanes and a few turns really, so that would work to our favour. So we might have it good at Monza, but we just don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Lap 13, no change on standings. Sainz is 2 seconds behind us. Poor Verstappen in P7. Oh dear, Verstappen, what happened? This is your home Grand Prix and you're getting destroyed by Leclerc. And Norris. Your full position. Oh, whoa, that was a bit wide. Your full position behind your teammate, Sergio Perez. What's going on, Verstappen? Oh dear. I think Verstappen's felt the pressure of his home Grand Prix in this one. Lap 14 now. Still have the fastest lap, still in position 1. But yeah.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Thanks, Mark. If there's one track that I'm not looking forward to in the future, it's Singapore. Yeah. That's going to be eventful. Not. Oh no. Oh, that's going to be crazy. That's just... I'm not looking forward to that one at all. It's an incredibly difficult track. It's basically Monaco, but longer. And just more insane. But, yeah, we'll just have to do our best.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 37.7 seconds.
Okay, so it just feels like Piastri's last again. But not to worry, because we are putting in the money to improve Piastri's training and performance. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem with getting a new driver halfway through the season. You have to start from scratch with training. So it just feels like nothing's happened. It's just we got a new driver, that's all. Yeah. But at least it's not Daniel Tickton. So just double checking on the engine status, 118 degrees Celsius, 77% on the turbocharger. That's not very Goose. As we go into lap 16, no change in the standings. Just make up Ricardo fighting, I believe, Russell and Esteban Ocon. Mostly fighting George Russell. Yeah, nothing really much happened really until yeah. Bit of a quiet race for this one for the Goose. But it's only lap 16. We have 2 more laps to go. Anything can happen.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Thank you for that. Lap 17, still have the fastest lap. We are over 2 seconds in front of Carlos Sainz from Ferrari. Sergio Perez in position 3. Hamilton P4, Lando Norris P5, Charles Leclerc in P6, Max Verstappen in position 7. Oh, just to confirm, there will be a second season of F1 2022. This is because I will stop making World of Warship videos and Halo Master Chief videos. Basically because I know that we're still a relatively new channel. The channel was created in December, with the first videos being uploaded in January.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
But yeah, final lap of the race, still position 1, still have the fastest lap. But I mean, the only videos that are getting attention are the Formula 1 videos. So it just seems logical to me to just focus on Formula 1. Because also I don't have any I find it hard to get motivation to do Halo, Master Chief Collection, World of Warships. So instead I focus on Formula 1. because I have a lot of motivation for that. So yeah, and then once I've done the by the time I finish the second season, Formula F1 2023 will come out, and we shall be moving on to that one, Formula 1 2023. So yeah. And here we go, making the last corner now, and for the 5th time this season, we've won a Grand Prix again.
Absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant result. Well done.
Victory for the Goose, and we get driver of the day. Get in. Get in.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration, but they've persevered to take the win here today. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we could talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those that we've witnessed today.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
So let's review the updated drivers' standings. Carlos Sainz extends his lead at the top, getting ever closer to securing the championship. Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Goose. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was an absolute pleasure to watch.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we mean. P1, driver of the day, get in. Oh, hang on. Controller and microphone are mixed up, tangled together. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, come on. Come on. Position 1. We have claimed victory at the Dutch Grand Prix. Look at him in P7. Oh God, poor Verstappen. Oh, we shall play the smallest violin. So yeah, that's the world's smallest violin, played for Max Verstappen. Rip. Anyway, enough with the childish immaturity. Yeah. How did we get P1? The turbocharger was, well, Mark said that the MGU unit, the motor generator was the heat version. The heater on the engine was failing, and so was the turbocharger, sorry, and well, we're position 1. Just to show you how much of a tank the car really is, even though it's absolutely rubbish. It's all about the driver as well and how crazy and stubborn they are. But anyway, the top 10 for the Dutch Grand Prix. So with the Goose from the Flocking Geese, not only did we finish in position 1, but we got the fastest lap and driver of the day. Yeah, which is actually quite Goose, I think. Anyway, Carlos Sainz P2, Perez P3, Hamilton P4, Norris P5, Leclerc P6, Verstappen, the nation's favourite, in lucky position 7. Dear. Anyway, Ricardo P8, Russell P9, Esteban Ocon P10. I tell you what, though, I would have given driver of the day to George Russell because he's made up a considerable amount of ground from P18 to P9. But I don't know. Anyway, not much we could say about that, I think. But no, I hope you've enjoyed the Dutch Grand Prix. The next episode is in Italy again. We're back in Italy, but instead of doing the Imola, we're doing the Monza circuit, which is going to be interesting. And unfortunately, I do believe we are going to take penalty points because we have to replace that heating unit on the Emotion generator because we're just gonna have to bite it again, take it on the chin. So yeah, hope you can join us for Monza. In the meantime, make sure to check out my other Grand Prix videos of the Season 1 series, Formula 1 Fridays. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also to check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter. Until next time, thank you for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you at Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. Bye for now.